All right, today we're jumping into a really cool story about how a small-town pizza maker and a legacy dairy distributor teamed up to basically take over the freezer aisle. Let's get into it.
We're so used to seeing these huge national brands everywhere, but this is a story about something different. It's about local flavor, a really smart strategy, and the incredible power of finding the perfect partner. And it all starts with the pizza. Okay, so first up, let's meet Square One Foods. This is a company with some seriously deep local roots, but a brand new, super ambitious vision for its future.
So, picture this. For 40 years, this company was this beloved, kind of local secret up in Wisconsin's Northwoods. They made fantastic pizza, had a super loyal following, but, they were a pretty small-scale operation.
Then, in 2023, everything changes. An entrepreneur named Dan Milota steps in. This guy has deep industry experience, a real passion for authentic food, and he saw the massive potential just hiding inside this small-town brand. He was ready to go big.
But it was not an easy start. In just the first 6 months, the business was down $70,000. Now, for a lot of people, that would have been it. Game over. But for Milota, this was just the beginning.
And wow, talk about a turnaround. In just 2 years, Milota cranked sales up by over 1,000%. I mean, that's incredible growth. It totally transformed the company and made it one of the fastest rising food brands in Wisconsin. And here's the thing about Milota's vision. It wasn't just about getting bigger. He was aiming for national expansion for sure, but he was dead set on maintaining that high quality and keeping prices fair. That dual focus, that was absolutely the key.
So how'd they pull it off? Well, their formula was pretty straightforward. A simple motto about making frozen pizza taste homemade, some killer signature pies like the Lumberjack, Wisconsinite, and they added over 25 new items. But the real secret ingredient? It was their business philosophy, making sure retailers got good margins. That created a true win-win situation.
Okay, so a great product is one thing, but you've got to get it onto the shelves, right? And that's where our second key player comes in, Polka Dot Dairy.
Yeah, Polka Dot Dairy goes way back. Founded way back in 1956, these guys were the region's trusted milkman, delivering dairy to stores across 2 states for decades. Their whole reputation was built on one simple thing: amazing service.
And this quote from co-owner Joe Pettit, it says it all. In an industry that runs on reliability, Polka Dot Dairy built a legacy of trust just by consistently showing up for their customers, day in and day out. But then, the 2020s hit, and the whole dairy industry was getting turned upside down. In 2023, the main supplier they'd had for nearly 70 years just closed down. It forced them to a crossroads that so many businesses face. You either innovate or you become irrelevant.
So what did they do? They made a huge pivot. They went from being the milkman, who just focused on dairy, to becoming the specialist. They used their expertise in cold chain logistics to offer a whole mix of high-demand products, like snacks and, you guessed it, frozen pizza.
Okay, so you see where this is going, right? You've got this super ambitious pizza company looking for growth, and this legendary distributor searching for unique new products. This is the exact moment their stories collide.
What they formed was a classic symbiotic partnership, and that just means it wasn't a simple transaction. It was a real relationship where each company's strengths perfectly filled the other's needs. And that, of course, led to success for both of them.
And you know why this clicked so perfectly? It really came down to shared values. Both companies were all in on quality products, both believed in fair margins for retailers, both wanted to see local businesses succeed, and both knew how important it was to tell a good story about their product.
I mean, the trade-off was just perfect. For Square One, teaming up with Polka Dot gave them instant distribution to retailers in 200 cities. And for Polka Dot, Square One's pizza was the perfect, unique product to build their new identity around.
But this wasn't just a simple win-win. Oh no. The benefits just kept rippling outwards, creating a victory for literally everyone in the supply chain, all the way down to you and me, the customers.
So, let's break it down. Who wins here? Square One gets massive distribution. Polka Dot completely reinvents itself. Retailers get a unique, high-margin product their customers actually love. And we, the consumers, get to try an amazing, locally made pizza. It's a win-win-win-win.
And think about what this means for the little guys, for the small grocers and convenience stores. It's tough competing with the big box giants, but offering a unique product that has a cool local story, like an award-winning pizza from a small Wisconsin town, that gives them an edge the national chains just can't copy.
And get this, the demand has been so insane that Square One is already making plans to double the size of its factory just to keep up with all the new orders coming in. That's what success looks like.
So what's the big takeaway here? This is more than just a fun story about pizza. It's actually a really powerful lesson for what the modern local economy can be. What we're really looking at here is a blueprint for success. It shows that when you combine that hometown pride and quality with real ambition and smart partnerships, you can totally reshape a market. It's about blending the best of tradition with smart innovation.
So that kind of leaves us with one last question for you. What hidden gems are out there in your community? What local baker or coffee roaster or craft maker is just one smart partnership away from becoming the next big thing? It's a powerful and pretty delicious thought. Thanks for tuning in.